Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we talk about some secret changes, kind of secret version of the patch notes that you probably don't know about, and then a bunch of other things we couldn't cover in our last two videos about this new 12.2 update. This has been my favorite update in a long time. I'm sure a lot of you agree. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. Had some nice helicopter clips, so stick around for that as well. And if you could, touch that like button right now for me. Can we do 10,000 likes? Maybe 11? Let's go for 11. Thanks for the support. Let's jump into this right away. I saw this on Reddit. I figured it would be helpful. All Choppa helicopter spawn locations map. Honestly, I only knew a few of them, but this kind of gives you a better idea. So of course everything's linked down below as usual, so if you do want to save this and keep it on your other monitor or on your phone while you're on your console, just to memorize it, you can, because I think the choppers are super useful. I only had a little bit to play with it. I did it solo, but I can't wait to test it out squads, right? Squads with the boys is hopefully the plan a bit later today. Now, from Spidicy, always providing great information for us. Upcoming weapons, the Donut Dual Pistol Semi-Auto, which we've talked about, and the Mistybop. And yeah, Donut is the code name for Deadpool, so we've talked about that. Deadpool's dual pistols will be coming at some point in the future. And the Mistybop, here are some stats: damage 50, clip size infinite, reload time 5.0. Okay, Deadpool's dual pistols, you can see damage close is 43, so there's our damage now. Damage mid, damage long, so that's the drop off. Clip size 18, reload time 2.7. So that's those things are going to be fairly powerful, just like the old ones. I can't wait. I think this might replace the SMG. Like, it might be a gun that goes in your main loadout, and or at least give an option to switch up the main loadout, because it's always just pump and SMG unless you're running the TAC, right? So I like that. I like when there's variety, and I'm excited for these things to come back. And it's easier to move around, I find, too. Move around while shooting with those instead of the SMG. But again, we'll see. We'll kind of lock it down more once it releases and talk about it. And on this Mistybop, it equals a missile battery. So basically, this thing takes down helicopters, is what I'm getting. And you can see their related sound effects: lock on copter. So you can lock on, you don't even have to aim. It's just going to be this massive thing that takes down vehicles. And that is going to be funny, man. That's going to be very funny. So any worry we had of maybe helicopters being a little OP, staying high in the air and camping, especially in competitive. I think they're in competitive. I haven't heard that they're not. But now there's going to be this missile battery that can take it down, I'm sure, pretty easily. So, and keep in mind, you cannot fall out of the helicopter. So I think that's part of the balance. So if you do go too high, you get shot down, you're dead. There's no redeploy, nothing like that. People are arguing to add it, but what are your thoughts on redeploy from the helicopter? I'm not too sure. I kind of get the balancing thing, but I also... depends how OP this artillery battery thing is, right? But we'll see. We'll keep you updated once we know more. Those will be the next two weapons in the next 2 weeks from what we know now. Fire Monkey here. There are now discoverable quests in Battle Royale according to the files. The first one says the Ted offensive plans found. The second one says for the bears. And the first thing I thought was Ted the movie, right? The Ted the Bear funny movie. I haven't actually seen all of them, but one of them, and I loved it. But I don't think, and someone said that right away, Ted times Fortnite collab. That's what I thought right away, but no, apparently maybe a Save the World reference, something like that. So I don't know if anyone else's head went there. That's where mine went, but I don't think it's going to be that, but just discoverable quests coming soon. Before we go any further, just a reminder, if you're not subscribed already, quickly sub. Man, I know about 45% of you watching this aren't subscribed to the channel, so if I can convince even 1% of you, we're gonna break some records, or at least get close to them. So thanks for subbing. I know people just forget. I forget to sub to all my favorite guys all the time, so I figure I'd throw in a reminder. HypeX here. Boxfight LTM got added into the scheduled LTMs. And on top of that, from Fire Monkey, just to add on, all creative LTMs that were added: Boxfight 1v1, Boxfight free-for-all, quad goals, and capture the flag. So I know some people don't like box fighting. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think I've been a worse player because I haven't been box fighting as much. Actually, if you stick around for till the end of this gameplay, you'll see me be a bad box fighter. Spoiler, yeah, spoiler. But with that being said, I let you guys know yesterday or in my last video this creative bug, right? You go into creative fill and it puts you in a game that is already running. You can't join with a fresh lobby of 16 and then queue up a new map. I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if they meant to do it, but it's happening to you guys too because I was so confused. So with that being said, it looks like Boxfight's going to be in the official rotation, which is nice. And I will be playing the heck out of that to try and hone my skills back because yeah, box fight's just really good practice. I mean, really, when you're fighting good players, it comes down to a box fight. And yeah, it's coming. So I don't know when, but in the next few days, probably next few days to the week, I'll have some gameplay going up. Also here, the updated contract Giller bundle icon. So we talked about this one already, but just an updated look. I can't wait for this thing, by the way. Just to let you know, it's the Assassin Challenge Pack is the name of it. It pays to be cold-blooded, get the contract Giller outfit, dorsal destroyer back bling, and complete daily assignments to earn up to 1,000 V-Bucks. So this is a great deal. As I say, it's usually $10. You get 1,000 V-Bucks, and then you get a skin on top of it. Instead of just buying 1,000 V-Bucks, you might as well buy this pack. And yeah, with that being said, you can use code TheCampingRusher when buying this thing. So just a reminder, trying to put it into your brain early. And I'll be picking it up. So once it comes out, we'll have some gameplay up with it here on the channel. Moving on here, Fire Monkey. New consumable tags added in 12.2. So there's a lot. Apple, banana, cabbage, coconut, corn, pepper, shield mushroom, slurp mushroom, and apple sun can jump to deploy. So there's a lot of stuff coming here. Some of it we already know kind of how it works, but a bunch of it is going to have some new effects. But the Apple Sun, I can't really, that's going to allow you to fly. Like, I don't know if you use it and then you can jump off a cliff, or do you have 10 seconds, 20 seconds, unlimited time to use it or have its one use? I'm not too sure, but there's that seems like an interesting item to see, or consumable to say the least. But don't know when these are coming out. But there are a lot of things prepped for us in the near future. This next one's pretty interesting from Fire Monkey. The Cryptic Curse set that Oro, the King Oro skin, is a part of, was renamed to the Midas Revenge set in 12.2. So this basically confirms they are enemies, right? Midas versus this Oro, and there's some theories going around based on this as well. There's a new Oro style that got added in 12.2. And you can see it. It's the Oro skin, except without all of his gold powers. So a lot of people are thinking Midas might have stolen it from him. And Oro's man, he's ticked off. He wants to come get his revenge. So I don't know. That could play into the event, the storyline. We're very much expecting a live event this season. I hope, man. We're due. We want to see it. They're doing an awesome job with this season, but top it off with a live event. I think we're all going to be happy with that. So looks like we have some event details possibly emerging here. The last thing that relates to it here, but it's a picture, and Oro from the trailer specifically with the new helicopter has the same scar as Midas does. Right on his left eye there, that same kind of thing. So that's new. At the start when Oro was first leaked, it didn't have that scar, so I guess they've decided to somehow include it in the storyline. We don't know if that means it was a scrap with the Meowscles skin right behind him or what. But yeah, him and Midas have the same one. I don't know. Leave your theories down below based on all the information I'm telling you. I always find this stuff pretty interesting, and I like hearing your guys' take on it. So let me know. And moving on here, this is most likely the leaked Travis Scott skin. I'm still asking the source about where he found it, and a bunch of people have said this is real, but I guess let's say it's, I don't know. I trust HypeX. I'd say 75%. I trust him a lot, but let's just say he's debating it. 75% chance that this is the real skin. I know it's a bad image, but I don't think we're going to get any better. Because remember, it did get taken out of the files, but I don't know. Maybe it was just a bit too early. I don't think they would just cancel this collaboration they had obviously planned since the start of the season it was added in. But yeah, hopefully coming soon. I think that'll be a big collab. That's just a fun, so many random funny collabs, man. And finally here, a couple of the info I find interesting with the lack of patch notes. They don't really do patch notes anymore, talking about balance nerfs, things like that. but there was some nerfs. The grappler got nerfed, and basically they added a little delay, and I think that's although it's so fun having the grappler because of how OP it is, you still get your unlimited uses, but now you gotta wait a second, and I haven't had it, so I don't know what the delay is, but probably just an extra second, something like that, before you can just grapple right away again. So I think that's a good nerf. Let me know if you've used it, what your thoughts are on that nerf, because I'll hopefully get to use it today with in my session with the guys. And finally here from HypeX, explosion delay between each C4 is increased from 0.3 to 0.5 seconds. So that's another big change. And it doesn't seem big, but that is a pretty big change. You should be able to get a build off before that next one explodes, which changes how OP they can be. And actually the replies here has a nice little clip from Oath Temper, so I'll throw this on your screen quickly just to give you an idea of what the change feels like. Awesome. Let me know your thoughts on any of the stuff we talked about in today's video, and thanks for being here. Touch that like button on your way out. And honestly, really thanks for being here. The guys who make it to the end, I tell you this every time, you guys are the ones that carry these videos to do well, right? YouTube loves when you stick around for the entire thing, and I just appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody. Talk soon. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Yeah, take care. Goodbye.